You guys, Slim here at the NAWCQ 2019. We got the boys all here. Johnny's chilling because he's recorded 2 deck profiles, and that's crazy. But yeah, we are here with
James.
And what did you do here?
I played striker at Duels and got 6th place.
Awesome, dude. All right, well let's see it.
Okay, so first I played standard 3 Ray. I mean, gets you to
It gets you to all the nice stuff on the mat. Exactly.
It's like
everything.
yeah, and then
That's why she's in the middle of the mat.
yeah. Then we get then we have 2 Ash Blossom. You know, it's good against pretty much anything and everything. 2 Effect Veiler, same reason for Ash. It's good against decks.
Nice engineering.
Next off, 3 Engage, because since strikers have a card for like every situation, it gets you the card you need for the situation, plus it's pot agreed that searches, so
It's nice.
the main card you search with Engage, Widow Anchor, because it's Effect Veiler, but it also takes the Snatch Steal Effect Veiler, pretty busted. We also have multi-roll. Your opponent, you just reset the whole board, and with like Widow Engage, and your opponent can't respond to your like engages when you activate it. It's pretty busted. We have for 1-ups we have Hornet Drones, because even if you have a Ray, if you only can get like Foolish Burial Goods, get 2 spells engraved, and you still have an engage, you search this, so you have another spell engraved, and then you make Kagari grab engage, pot agreed effect. So this like it's just really strong. It pops things, and against Mystic Mine, you like pop your own card and
Shuts off the mine.
yeah, and then pop mine or anything else. Jamming Waves. I was debating on playing this, and then someone's like, yeah, you should play it, and I'm glad I did, because this like pops back row and then non-targeted destruction, and you know, that's always good. It also helps against the mine matchup. Shark Cannon, DD Crow, and you can use it material as like Coral Sword, fodder, whatever. Then have another perk base. So perk base, you know, since we have 1 Kagari now, we have to get our resources back. So we get the Kagari back with perk base. We have 2 Eagle Booster, because I mean, Ash Kagari, Chain Eagle Booster,
And keep going.
yeah, I'd cut it down to 1. It's not. I never found that I needed 2 Eagle Boosters. It wasn't that good.
We have the option to search it
Yeah.
too, so that makes sense.
Yeah, like I always send it with Hayate if I have a Hayate. If I have to use Hayate. So 2 field spell, pretty just strong, and like it gets rid of some of the cards you don't need and gets you 2 cards you might need. Depends. Pot of duality. 2 terraforming to get to the field spell. 2 twin for more spell and trap removal. Also, it fills another slot of spells engraved, so you can have. So it's easier to get to 3 spells. 2 Foolish Burial Goods, because Foolish Burial Goods gets 2 spells engraved with 1 card. It's a 1 card, 2 spell engraved. It's great. For the Metal Fist Fusion, for the Foolish Burial Goods, we have Metal Fist Fusion. So send this, shuffle it back, draw, free draw power, and then triple Called by the Grave, so you don't get hand trapped at all. Pretty standard, and it's also just good to set. Aroda, because, well, Ray is a thing. 2 Solemn Warning and Strike, because I like these cards a lot. In the Draco matchup, this is like really strong, and this is just like really good to set. And it feels great when you activate it, and then you see your opponent cry, and you realize this was a great decision. 2 Impermanents, I mean, wins. It's the best hand trap. Fight me on that argument.
Alright, side or extra you choose.
Now to the extra. 1 Kagari, because
It's at 1.
3 Shizuku, because it's not at 1 and it searches. It might be at 1, we don't know. 3 Hayate. 3 Hayate, I might be thinking about cutting it to 2. I never like brought out the 3rd one, so it's still a pretty good card. It's just not always like worth the 3 of. 2 kinda. 2 is all you need. Kinda in time, just gain 100 life points. Feels good. And then just negate attack. It's pretty good. Link Karibo for the token. Yeah, Slink Karibo. It's a card. V-Cop, I mean, it's for the Mystic Mine, so I get, because Mystic Mine token, Geometrio is like really weird because it's level 2 beast, normal. So like,
just generic link
so just generic link to it, and then we have Nightmare Phoenix. I only use this once. It's not the worst card in the world, but I'm probably gonna run my extra deck differently. Next we have Borreload and Boral Sword. Don't play this. This is not worth it. I never summoned it. I mean, I never summoned this. I don't think this event, because usually this deck just kind of out resources your opponent before you're able to use it. If you summon Boral Sword, you're already winning by then, so it's not a whole lot of point. And then this is like another just generic Link 4, but it's a +2+, so you can also Shark Cannon their thing in their Link 2 in the grave, and then make a Link 2 with one of their cards, and then just make this, so you have an extra monster in the extra monster zone. It's good.
Side deck.
And then for the side deck, 2 Pankratops. I never use this because I feel like it's better against rogue decks, and I never came across any of those. I never found it that I needed to side it in over other cards in the side deck for Orcus or Salamangreat. Just wasn't that worth it. Then 2 Lancia, the card you're siding for Orcus, because if you activate this for Orcus or Thunder, they're kind of
Skip their turn.
Yeah, and they're like that, and you're like, okay, draw, engage. 2 Ghost Ogre. I never ran into the mirror, but in the mirror, you need to play it. Multi-roll effects. You lose with Ghost. So yeah. This breaks Orcus and
Thunderboards,
Thunder. It's pretty good. This was for Mystic Mine and Draco. I sided this in, but I was thinking about using it to side it out for Twin Twister if I didn't need twin, but yeah, this is what I played because I had room. I played 2 Metaverse and a Mine because, Mine,
it's a card.
pretty busted. And I just have 1 monster out on the field, so yeah. And then 2 evenly matched. Cards bust. I want to play 3. I'm probably gonna cut a few cards just to play 3rd one. I've activated this card almost every duel this tournament. There's one time a Crusader Guard Dragon player made a Nat Beast and like other cards, but that was what I was worrying about. So he had a Crystal Wing and not a burnt hot red.
Yeah.
And so I was like battle phase, end of battle, and he kept the Nat Beast, and then I'm like, your turn, and then he attacked, and then I'm like, okay, draw, and permanence it, and then I go off.
Start playing, yeah.
And then I pop it, and then his turn, he's like, roll Legacy Suggestion to Shizuku Zone. I'm like, okay, activate Widow Anchor. He's like, negate it. We have the same amount of attack points because it's Shizuku lower. And then he's like, scoop. So yeah, it's great, and it feels amazing to use it, but it feels like you're a bad person when you use it, because you are.
You're literally better at using it.
Alright, man. You got any shout outs or anything like that?
Shout outs to the Sloth. The Sloth is what won me games, okay? Has nothing to do with slow playing. We can't joke about that. Jokingly. My mom made a bracket, so everyone knew their matchups, and it was like 100% accurate. So everyone knew their matchups for the whole single limb round. And I'd like to shout out my locals. If I didn't have really good local mates, I probably wouldn't play this good of a deck or know how to play it.
That's awesome, man. But it ended up working out, so.
Engage is a quick play spell now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Awesome, man. Well, congratulations and thank you for the deck.